G-Man, this is Magic.
This is G-Man.
Nearest enemies from you are on heading 258 degrees, 58 nautical miles. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 MiGs, 7 MiGs, sorry, 6 MiGs, 1 Su-25 engaging friendlies.
258, confirm.
Diesel, Tapcon, either of you on comms? Well, at least I can see what the fucking headings are and shit without the UI blocking my fucking view. But yeah, none of these motherfuckers are on the radio, so I can't actually help them, which is pretty sad. They're all just gonna die like this fucking hero here. I don't know how he's still alive, to be real with you. If he's in a fucking cast plane and he's got 4 MiGs all going crazy. G-Man, this is Magic.
G-Man.
Update on target. Single Su-25's broken slightly away from the pack at heading 267 degrees, 22 nautical miles. Altitude is 7,000 feet. The MiGs are close behind him though. They're only about 5 nautical miles behind him.
267.
The Su-25 is tracking on a heading of 109 towards the lake. One of the MiGs is breaking off and heading on a bearing of 6-3, so north of the lake. The other remaining 2 MiGs have broken off completely and are heading the opposite direction. G-Man, you got a sight on that MiG?
Negative.
You're just basically merging with him. He's on 18 degrees, 1 nautical mile, flying away from you. Update 26 degrees, 3 nautical miles. He's about to engage a friendly north of you. Su-25 has dropped from radar. Seven, this is Magic. 7, this is Magic, come in. Enemy MiG-21 approaching you, heading 322 degrees, 8 nautical miles and closing. Altitude 7,000 feet and increasing.
I'm out of missiles, heading back.
Update, the MiG for U7 is not heading your direction anymore. He's now on a heading of 258 degrees moving away. So from you. From U7 that's a heading of 291 degrees, 7 nautical miles.
Copy.
Closing in on U7, he's heading 235 degrees, 2 nautical miles on your tail. He's about to merge with you. Fucking hell. Seven, MiG is now on a heading of 314 degrees. 6,000 feet.
Alright.
Broken transmission, say again.
Coastal London now.
Oh shit, fuck's sake.
Coastal London now.
Roger that. Fucking hell. Ah, this is frustrating. I can't fucking help these people.
Microphone activated.
No, just click it once it's powered up, and it should go like it should say the S above the search button pops up.
Microphone muted. Sound muted.
at Mohican a link to my thing anyway. Oh, shit. Copy. Mohican, where are you? See if I can get a few more of them to join me. I don't even know how I brought up that chat box, or if it was there the whole time. It's good shit.
Mic check.
This is this is Magic receiving.
This is Fuzz 1, Slow Wars checking in.
Say again, call sign.
Fuzz 1.
Roger that. Where the fuck is this guy? Yeah, seen. Seven, this is Magic.
Copy.
Enemy MiG-21 on a heading of 245 degrees, 45 nautical miles, altitude 8,000 feet. He's heading in your direction.
Copy.
There's also a KA-50 kicking around in our area too. Magic, sorry. 7, this is Magic. There's also another group, 2 MiG-21s, 265 degrees, 63 nautical miles out though.
Copy.
Phaser, this is Magic.
Phaser column.
Single MiG-21 on a heading of 269 degrees, 45 nautical miles, altitude 7,000 feet and increasing. Boy, this is Magic, radio check. Empty transmission. 7, update on that single MiG-21, heading at 249 degrees, 13 nautical miles, approaching you. Altitude 7,000 feet and increasing.
Copy. Is it friendly? You had them in front of me now?
Who's sending this? Call sign from last message.
G-man taking Tatiani runway.
7, just about to merge that 21.
Check in Tatiani runway.
Seven, that 21's just dropped off radar.
Copy.
Who else we got? Who's on comms? See if my webcam takes up too much of the screen or not. Yes, I'm all squished down. Awesome. I look thick as fuck. How do I do the thing to make it different? Fuck's sake, why is it just squished like that? That's just so dumb. There we go. Don't keep the aspect ratio. Let me squish it and change it. I know.
G-man checking airborne.
That's bad.
Kirsten checking airborne.
This is Magic receiving both of you. Put that up there. I think. Yeah, that works. can put that back down there. Sorted. That's too far over. There we go. This webcam stand is so crap. It's like all over the goddamn place. Right, who have we got? Seven, this is Magic.
Copy.
Did you take down that MiG-21, or has it just disappeared off radar?
Yeah, it's dead.
Good work. Okay. G-Man's over there. They're a while out. 7, this is Magic. You have 2 MiG-21s on a heading of 184 degrees, 25 nautical miles, altitude 13,000 feet. They're tracking east.
Copy.
Right.
Magic G-Man, request bogey up.
Roger that, G-Man. Times 2 MiG-21, heading of 284 degrees, 74 nautical miles, altitude 9,000 feet and increasing. Also, another group,
284.
280. I think. No, sorry, 285. Also, G-Man, there is another group of 2 MiGs on a heading of... Heading is 223 degrees, 43 nautical miles.
223.
Roger that, they're currently engaging the pump station down there. There's a lot of other friendly aircraft heading for him though, so... They just dropped from radar. Tapcon, Diesel 7-3. Check in. Tapcon or Diesel, if you're on net at all, times 2 MiG-21s closing on you, heading 280 at 18 nautical miles.
Happy Blitzkrieg, checking in. F86.
This is Magic, roger that. Happy Blitzkrieg. Times 2 MiG-21s are heading 292, 71 nautical miles. Altitude 3,000 feet. They're about to engage 2 other friendly aircraft. G-Man, this is Magic.
G-Man.
The MiG-21s at the pump station have gone off radar, and there's no one down there to confirm if they're up or not. So I'll switch you to the other 2. Heading for new target is 308 degrees, 35 nautical miles. Altitude 4,000 feet. Times 2 MiG-21s engaging times 2 friendly aircraft.
308.
Roger that, 308. I'd play some fucking music if it didn't. Chances aren't making my goddamn audio be muted, and then it'd just be, the stream would be just staring at a fucking map, which would be pretty terrible.
Magic, first one, question back it up.
Roger that, first one, wait one.
Copy.
Okay. First one's Magic, times 2 MiG-21s, heading 283, 71 nautical miles. Currently engaging 2 friendly aircraft, altitude 2,000 feet.
Copy that, 283. Happy request, bug it up.
Roger that. Currently, times 2 MiG-21s heading 291, 68 nautical miles at altitude of 4,000 feet.
Repeat the miles again.
Hang on, break, wait one. G-Man, this is Magic.
G-Man.
Times 1 MiG-21 with friendly, bearing 55 degrees 10 nautical miles, approaching you at altitude 11,000 feet. Also, second group of MiG-21s approaching you at heading 291 degrees 22 nautical miles. Happy, this is Magic.
Send it.
Single MiG-21 bearing 319 degrees at 32 nautical miles, currently engaging friendly. Group of 2 MiGs approaching that area are on a heading of 296 degrees at 52 nautical miles. Boy, this is Magic.
Hey, I got a question. Why are you doing magical traffic?
Say again?
Why are you doing magic on the traffic frequency? There is no traffic frequency. There's one frequency. Oh shit, is this still fucking Cold War? Never mind, my bad.
Yeah, there's only 251 that's defined in the briefing, but I'd suggest if you want to talk between aircraft to use 252.
Sorry, my bad, my bad.
No worries.
Happy you bogeyed up.
Happy, this is Magic. Times 2 MiG-21s approaching you, heading at 286, 37 nautical miles, altitude 4,000 feet. G-Man, this is Magic.
G-Man?
Update on target, heading 82 degrees, 9 nautical miles.
Update?
Roger that. Be aware there's one friendly aircraft chasing him.
Phaser requesting home plate.
Roger that, wait one. Phaser at home plate, heading 52 degrees, 6 nautical miles. Fuzz 1-1, this is Magic.
Listen to Magic, need
Roger that. Where the fuck are you, Gilson? What's your location, Gilson?
Clear air something.
Roger that. Direction to G-Man is heading at 318 degrees, 42 nautical miles. Altitude 2,000 feet, increasing.
Bearing again.
Bearing is 305 degrees.
Understood. Thank you.
Happy, this is Magic. Update on target.
1252, radio check. Send it.
Enemy MiGs on 240 degrees, 11 nautical miles, tracking away from you.
We don't have to request, you know, you just say it. Happy flares, 12 o'clock, declare. Magic G-Man, bogeyed up.
Is that G-Man? Target 2 MiG-21s heading 231 degrees, 35 nautical miles. Altitude 8,000 feet, increasing. Happy, update on targets are approaching you, heading 262 degrees. Altitude 7,000 feet, decreasing. Same targets, heading your direction 302, 9 nautical miles, 6,000 feet. They're coming straight for you, 7.
Okay.
Seven and Happy. Note there are further 3 MiGs, roughly 210 degrees, 16 nautical miles. They don't appear to be noticing you though.
Happy's got a MiG on his 6. Scissors to the northeast, north.
Seven just went off radar, Happy.
He collided or something. I'm still merged. Magic G-Man, bogeyed up.
Roger that.
Oh, collision.
G-Man, bogey dope is MiG-21, bearing 234 degrees, 22 nautical miles. Happy, that MiG I just called out is heading your way. From you, he's 271 degrees, 10 nautical miles. Altitude, 7,000 feet, coming at you fast.
Happy declare node. Happy's hit.
G-Man, this is Magic. Update on target, heading 196 degrees, 8 nautical miles, 5,000 feet.
196. Happy's still on his 6. Dogfight.
Amanda, this is Magic.
Guns. Hit.
Amanda, this is Magic.
Radio check.
Received. You've got some weird background noise that's really loud though. Enemy MiG-21 heading 224 degrees, heading at 21 nautical miles. Roger that, Happy. Happy and G-Man, new target. MiG-21, 136 degrees, 11 nautical miles. Altitude, 8,000 feet.
Trying to shoot me down here. Negative, Saber, just identified you. Copy.
Continuing message. Happy and G-Man, target. MiG-21 heading at 128 degrees, 15 nautical miles. Altitude, 10,000 feet. Currently engaging 2 friendlies. Actually, cancel my last. You've got 1 MiG-21 coming in fast at you. Heading is 261 degrees, 19 nautical miles. Altitude 17,000 feet.
This is Cyber, I'm preparing for takeoff.
This is Magic, roger that. Happy and G-Man. Also, there is a Su-25 on a heading of bearing at 300, 19 nautical miles, also heading your direction.
Happy, requesting vector to that 25 continuously.
That 21's closer to you, so I'll give you that.
I'll flank out of that 21's way. I want to get that 25.
Roger that. Heading to 25 is heading 317 degrees, 15 nautical miles. MiG is approaching you on 278 degrees, 9 nautical miles and closing fast. Altitude 10,000 feet. You're going to have to fight that 21 first, mate.
Did clear. Requesting nav to G-Man.
Roger that. Heading is 254 degrees, 29 nautical miles.
Uzi's merged. He's not after me. He's my left wing. 1 mile. He's heading 150.
G-Man, this is Magic. MiG-21 bearing at 273 degrees, 12 nautical miles. Altitude 5,000 feet. He's tracking direct south.
Happy, bogeyed up.
That 21's broken off from you, Happy. Su-25 is heading at 26 degrees, 6 nautical miles. Altitude 6,000 feet. He's tracking southeast. You also have a MiG-21 approaching you on a heading of 107 degrees, 8 nautical miles. Friendly's on his tail though. G-Man, this is Magic. MiG-21 approaching you fast, heading at 218 degrees, 4 nautical miles. Altitude 6,000 feet, ascending.
Happy, bogeyed up. When you get a chance.
G-Man, MiG-21 is now on heading 135 degrees, 3 nautical miles. He's moving around onto your tail. Happy, update on 25. Actually, cancel that. Ah, fuck. Alright, Happy. Su-25 update is heading at 7.5 for 17 nautical miles. Altitude 6,000 feet.
075?
Just 7.5. G-Man, do you have eyes on that 21 to your front, yeah?
Negative, blind.
pretty much direct front of you, 3 nautical miles, altitude 20,000 feet. Heading 266, flying away.
See? Did anyone else lose audio to their game? Nope.
Big Queer Air, enemy Su-25, heading 272 degrees, 14 nautical miles. Altitude 6,000 feet, approaching you.
Happy bogeyed up.
Roger that, Happy. Su-25 is currently at 93 degrees, 19 nautical miles. Altitude 6,000 feet. He's travelling away from you towards Big Queer. However, you have ×3 negative ×5 MiG-21s approaching you from heading 292 degrees at 22 nautical miles.
Magic G-Man bogeyed up.
Shit, G-Man, you've got 3 21s on your position. One's directly on top of you at 20,000 feet. Second one heading 69, 19,000 feet. Third one travelling away 316 degrees at 14,000 feet. Happy, this is Magic. Suggest you switch target to support G-Man.
Give me a vector.
Heading is 186 degrees, 14 nautical miles. Altitude 12,000 feet.
Yeah, that's too high. Going back for original.
Roger that. Out. What else we got here? Big Queer Air, you appear to have passed the 25. He's heading away from you at 91 degrees, 6 nautical miles.
Say that bearing again.
Actually, you're going to be able, you're in the same plane as G-Man, right?
F5. Happy
Roger.
goes about 10 miles.
Wait one, Happy. Big Queer Air, head towards G-Man. ×3 MiGs on his position, heading at 232 degrees, 15 nautical miles. Altitude 4,000 feet.
Understood. Okay, visual on 25 and big whatever his name is.
You've got a friendly approaching you, Happy, be aware.
Eyes. Swallow my 6. Negative, you're clear. I mean, there is, but he's not flying towards you. I'm to your right, a little low.
G-Man, that MiG's still on your tail. Heading towards friendly is 48 degrees, 8 nautical miles at 10,000 feet.
Happy range to 25.
Range is 10 nautical miles. G-Man, be aware. Further 5 MiG-21s approaching you, heading 297 degrees, 18 nautical miles. Same goes for you, Big Queer. That's so weird using that name. God damn it.
Understood. 7 shaking.
7, this is Magic. Su-25, heading 204 degrees, 5 nautical miles. Altitude 6,000 feet.
Happy's closing on that 25. Don't worry about him. I've got visual ID. Copy.
In that case, 7, there's a MiG-21 on heading 244 degrees, 21 nautical miles. Altitude 7,000 feet, tracking south. Gilson, you've got a MiG-21 on heading of 96 degrees, 6 nautical miles. Altitude 7,000 feet. Also, that big group of 5 is about to hit you. at 317 degrees, 5 nautical miles. They're closing in fast. G-Man's just dropped off the radar. You're on your own. Fuzz 1-1, those 5 MiGs are converging on friendly at 235 degrees, 10 nautical miles, altitude 10,000 feet. They're basically between you and that friendly in a long line.
Magic, this is Big Queer. I'm disappearing into the mountains to get away from the MiGs. I've got them on my RWR.
Roger that, you've got one group about to merge with you 326 degrees, 9,000 feet. Further one, heading 161 degrees, 5,000 feet.
Understood.
7, this is Magic. MiG-21, heading 267 degrees, 10 nautical miles, 7,000 feet, approaching you. Beyond him is that big group as well.
Could you repeat the heading?
Heading is 277 degrees, approaching you fast.
Heavy's engaging 25.
Fuzz 1-1, enemy MiG-21 approaching fast, 315 degrees, nearly on top of you at 5,000 feet. Gilson, those MiG-21, four MiG-21s are on your tail at a heading of 199 degrees, 5 nautical miles, at 8,000 feet. Seven, that 21 near you's dropped off radar. Is he dead?
So, I got one hit in him.
Roger that.
Yo, Vegan, screw off, this is my kill.
Fuzz 1-1, MiGs merging with you, heading 4-1, altitude 6,000 feet, times 2 of them. Lost contact with Fuzz 1-1.
5.
Gilson, MiG-15 at heading 416 degrees, 2 nautical miles and closing at 4,000 feet. MiG-21 on heading of 286 degrees, 6 nautical miles and closing 7,000 feet.
Blind.
Roger that. Nearest friendlies, group of 2 friendlies are on comms. They're on heading 89 degrees at 14 nautical miles.
Understood.
The hell was that?
Magic, this is Steve, request Bobito.
Say again, call sign?
Call sign Steve.
Roger that. Wait one. Alright, I've got you. There's a group of 6 enemy aircraft at heading 265, 59 nautical miles. They're kind of spread out about the place. Holy shit, Gilson, how are you not dead?
Tap your request home plate.
Roger that, Happy. Home plate heading 68 degrees, 49 nautical miles.
Magic, witness me. Range me in on nearest.
Heading 263 degrees, 5 nautical miles, approaching you at 6,000 feet, MiG-21. Further MiG-21 behind him at 6,000 feet also. The other two are now closing in at you from heading 226. First one called out is about to merge on your tail. Three MiGs merged on you, you're surrounded.
I can't see any other fuckers.
They're at 6,000 feet. And another at 9,000, descending. One on your tail, one following you on 98 degrees. 9,000 feet. Closest one is at 5,000 feet on your tail. Gilson, one of them's broken off. He's now on heading at 111 degrees, 3 nautical miles, coming towards your front. 6,000 feet. Shit.
And witness me.
Rest in peace, Gilson, never forget. Fucking hell.
Microphone activated. Microphone muted.
Steve, this is Magic.
Rachel, go ahead.
Update on targets, ×4 MiG-21s engaging ×2 friendlies at heading 258 at 30 nautical miles. Altitude 6,000 feet, increasing. Fucking hell. Those guys are gonna get fucking killed any minute, I'm sure. Although they have been going a while, so they must be doing something right. Hamza, this is Magic. I don't think he's on comms, is he? Steve, update on targets. Heading 264 degrees, 13 nautical miles. Altitude 7,000 feet. 3 enemy aircraft, 3 friendly.
Thank you, Rachel.
Also, there is a further MiG-21 heading towards that group. He's currently at 14 nautical miles at 293 degrees.
68 inbound southwest.
Steve, the pack is broken up a bit. One is heading away at heading 230 degrees at 4 nautical miles. The rest of the group is at 3-4 degrees, one of which is approaching you, friendly on his tail, at 10,000 feet.
Yeah, copy. Good heavy. Seven checking. Still traffic F5 or F86 at the break.
7, this is Magic receiving you.
Copy.
It'll be fine. I'm surprised I've managed to survive. 7, this is Magic. Single MiG-21 on heading 267 degrees, 28 nautical miles, heading your way. There are 2 friendly aircraft between you and his position. They're not on comms though.
Copy.
Steve, this is Magic. Further MiG-21 heading your direction, 252 degrees, 7 nautical miles, 7,000 feet.
Spaceless traffic, short final, F86.
Steve, he's just merged with you. He's now on heading 6-1. Seven, update on target. MiG-21, 281 degrees, 9 nautical miles, at 5,000 feet. Engaging friendly, possibly, or heading your direction, unsure. Looks like he's heading your direction, confirmed now.
Magic, G-Man, flight F2, request bogey dope.
Roger that, G-Man. Nearest target is MiG-21, 245 degrees, 25 nautical miles, being engaged by friendly, 7, at 8,000 feet. Ah, fucking hell. Kinda getting shit back together now. Or he can never gonna take off and do shit. Yeah, he's still got him.
Magic, G-Man, bogeyed up.
Wait, 1 G-Man. 7, is that enemy 21 been destroyed? As he's currently off radar. Ah, what the fuck? Did that guy just fucking nail all the friendly aircraft? I think there's some friendly fire up ahead of you, G-Man. I think the enemy aircraft's been destroyed though.
Okay.
G-Man, there is a single enemy aircraft on heading 235 degrees, 29 nautical miles. He's currently being engaged by 2 friendlies. There is also... Wait, one. Also a large group of 4 MiG-21s on a heading of 285 degrees at 67 nautical miles.
Turning 267.
One sec. 287.
287.
Read back. Confirming heading again for you, G-Man. It is 287.
287.
Roger that. Phaser, MiG-21, merging with you, heading 300. He's just past your rear phaser if you're on comms. He's heading 215 degrees, heading away at altitude 9,000 feet, increasing.
Magic Steve, sorry, best C-101 aircraft, friendly or foe?
You have one friendly aircraft heading at 167 degrees, 6 nautical miles.
Spiller's traffic, F-86 taken active.
Steve, you have enemy MiG-21 on heading 202 at 26 nautical miles at 7,000 feet, currently on the tail of friendly.
202, copy.
Phaser, this is Magic. That MiG-21 is on your tail, heading at 180, 4 nautical miles out.
Roger, I got nothing to defend myself.
If you go on a heading of 14 degrees for 15 nautical miles, you'll come into friendlies.
14 degrees.
Roger that. Steve, update on target. He's now at 818 degrees at 15 nautical miles. Altitude 13,000 feet. Approaching you.
Please repeat heading.
Heading is 177 degrees.
Copy 177. Hey, Happy. Send. This is Cyber. Let me know when you get back to base. I'll take off with you. Oh, here, I'm circling right now. Here, I'll quickly land or orbit.
Break. G-Man, incoming 4 MiG-21s at heading at 283 degrees, 20 nautical miles. Altitude 6,000 feet.
Switch to channel 2, Cyber. Say the Thresh 2 missiles is right on my 6, help. Magic G-Man bogeyed up.
G-Man, this is Magic. Times 4 MiG-21s heading at 263 degrees, 17 nautical miles. Altitude 13,000 feet. Come on, Steve, you can get him. Save the day. You can do it. Amanda, this is Magic. Amanda, group of 4 MiG-21s on heading 243 degrees, 25 nautical miles, altitude 6,000 feet. They are moving southeast. G-Man, update on MiG-21s. The pack is split in two. First group heading at 207 degrees, 11 nautical miles, heading southeast. Second pack breaking away to the west at 240 degrees, 15 nautical miles.
208.
Roger that. Hang on, wait one. First pack that are heading east are at 180 degrees.
Altitude?
Altitude 7,000 feet.
Magic, this is Steve. Request vector to home plate.
Roger that. Home base at 64 degrees at 64 nautical miles.
Thank you.
G-Man, update target. 80 degrees, 6,000 feet at 5 nautical miles, on tail of 2 friendly aircraft. Now at 35 degrees. One friendly aircraft. Amanda, range that same target at 214 degrees at 7 nautical miles, altitude 6,000 feet. G-Man, you're on your own now. Second MiG is on your tail at 6,000 feet. Amanda, this is Magic. Fuck. This is Magic, all call signs, heading off for 2 minutes.
Microphone activated. Microphone muted. Microphone activated.
All call signs, this is Magic, back on station. Everyone's back at base, apart from this poor guy, who's about to get fucked. MA Cat, this is Magic.
I'm down. I got hit on me by...
Yeah, roger that. You had 3 MiGs coming at you. He was actually on. Why didn't people fucking declare if they're on or not? Or ask. Never mind. I'll just turn the fucking heating on because I'm gonna freeze to death.
Big decision is come check.
Fuck. This is Magic. Say again, call sign.
Johnny said.
Yeah, roger that. I'll see you. Johnny said, nearest enemy targets to you are 3 MiG-21s on a heading of 265 degrees at 58 nautical miles. Altitude is 9,000 feet.
Roger that.
Be aware there's also a further 3... Hang on. Another 4 MiG-21s close to them out further west. They could probably move in to take you on as well.
Microphone sound resumed.
Hey G-Man.
Microphone activated.
Oh, he's gone already. Never mind.
Magic Shadow checking in.
Hi. How you doing?
Hey, wait one,
Yeah,
Shadow.
My microphone is not work.
Oh
Oh.
shit.
That's why I'm not responding to you.
Ah,
And
okay.
also on bingo, so I'll see if I can land before
Okay.
I close it, because everyone else is off.
Yeah, sorry, I've got to mute myself again.
Microphone sound muted.
Johnny said in Shadow, it appears the enemy MiGs have broken up a bit. There's 2 kind of on their own at heading 253 degrees at 41 nautical miles, altitude 11,000 feet. The rest are an extended line off to the northeast.
Magic, do you know which waypoint needs cast?
I'm kind of new to this, so I don't know exactly. I assume the small red circles without any friendly indicators over our enemy, so... But other than that, it doesn't give me any information if there's enemy ground units there or anything like that. Johnny said, update to MiG's position. He's on heading 276 degrees at 21 nautical miles at 11,000 feet. He's currently tracking north. There is a further MiG at heading 269 degrees from you, Johnny said, at 26 nautical miles. Altitude 6,000 feet. He's currently tracking southeast towards the lake. Shadow, multiple targets near you. First one is at 270 degrees, 29 nautical miles, at 8,000 feet, approaching your direction roughly. Second is at 298 degrees, 18 nautical miles, currently heading towards the pumping station at 6,000 feet. Go ahead. Oh, shit. Go ahead, Shadow.
Shadow, magic, we can do it.
Roger that. MiG-21 heading at 324 degrees at 6,000 feet. Currently tracking east. You have a further MiG-21 approaching you at 268 degrees, 11 nautical miles, 8,000 feet. And a third one between those two.
8-4-11.
Wait one. Johnny said, MiG-21 approaching you, heading 265 degrees, 6 nautical miles, 5,000 feet. You might be alright, Mohican. Unless that other one comes in from the north like that and fucks them up. Shadow, second MiG-21, approaching you, heading 37 degrees, 4 nautical miles. Johnny said that MiG-21 is now on your tail at 7 degrees, 5,000 feet. Kazansky, Teddy, or Eliminator, you on comms? Johnny said, second MiG-21 approaching you, heading 201 degrees, 5,000 feet, 2 nautical miles. Cancel out, he's moving past. The one that was on your tail is now at 320 degrees, 2 nautical miles. He's breaking off. There's another one crossing to your front though, Johnny said, at 229 degrees. Shadow, that one's approaching you, merging at 21... Cancel, fuck. 122 degrees. Fuck. He's just passed off your rear. He's now at 263 degrees, 1 nautical mile. Fuck. MCAT, this is magic.
Yes, go ahead for cat.
Times 2 MiG-21s at heading 282 degrees, 12 nautical miles, at altitude 6,000 feet, engaging 2 friendlies over the lake.
Got it.
Shadow, update on 21. He is at
Magic.
335 degrees at 7,000 feet. Close. This is Magic, go ahead. Empty transmission. Fucking hell.
Testing mic check.
This is Magic receiving you.
Copy.
What's your call sign?
Master flash.
Roger that.
Magic Shadow with the fucking massacre right here. I'm hit. Missing couple link RTB.
Roger that. Out. I hope he has visual on him there. Looks like he's got him, I think. No, he's dead. Fuck. Something went wrong there. Phaser, this is Magic.
Phaser coming.
Times 2 MiG-21s heading 259 degrees at 34 nautical miles. Altitude 8,000 feet. Also, there was a single MiG-21 that just dropped off the radar heading towards their position from the north. From you, he's at 280 degrees, 28 nautical miles.
I'm heading for a cast, requesting avoidance vector.
Roger that. Suggest you move at 208 degrees for 30 nautical miles and go around the bottom of the mountains. Keep forgetting to check if they're fucking CAS aircraft or not. Empty transmission. Phaser, this is Magic. Those MiG-21s have broken off to the north, so you should be fine to go straight for the target. However, there is an SU-25 in the area around the forecast targets.
Copy. I will continue hooking around here and then go waypoint 4.
Roger that. There's nothing on my radar currently. No friendlies, no enemies. Could well be an enemy lying low though. Mud Flash, this is Magic. ×2 MiG-21s engaging ×3 friendlies at heading 272 degrees, 34 nautical miles at 6,000 feet. Also, there's a KA-50 helicopter just south of them at heading 264 degrees, 41 nautical miles at altitude 8,000 feet. Phaser, update on that SU-25. He's currently at heading 281 degrees, 31 nautical miles. He's tracking direct south at altitude 10,000 feet. Phase of that SU-25 appears to be breaking off to the north.
Alright.
Master Flash, update on targets. MiG-21 is at heading 273 degrees, 17 nautical miles, altitude 7,000 feet. Engaged by 2 friendlies. The KA-50 is at heading 254 degrees, 22 nautical miles at 7,000 feet. Where did that mud dude go? Has he even taken off?
Phaser, I see no targets left at waypoint 4.
Roger that. Phaser, update on that SU-25. It looks like he's at heading 35 degrees, 5 nautical miles, altitude 10,000 feet. He's moving away from you towards the 4th Blue Lake mission area.
Okay, I think I fixed it.
I receive you. Master Flash, this is Magic. Those two K-50s are dropped off the radar, so if you've eliminated them, there is an SU-25 at heading 184 degrees at 17 nautical miles at 8,000 feet, moving your direction, about to engage friendly mission area.
Thank you.
SU-25 just dropped off radar. They're doing fine up there. Need him to make sure that that fucking stuff is gone. Master Flash, can you move on a heading of 240 degrees for 13 nautical miles and check if that SU-25 has been downed by friendly ground units?
Order.
Thanks.
Failure check.
Say again. Master Flash, you have a MiG-21 inbound, close at heading at 5 degrees, 7 nautical miles. Altitude 6,000 feet. Looks like he's actually tracking back north now.
Okay, no worries. Magic, point me in the right direction.
Say call sign, is that you, Master Flash?
Master Flash, sorry.
Yeah, heading is 60 degrees, 8 nautical miles, heading away from you at 8,000 feet. Second MiG-21 appears to be approaching you at heading at 350, 9 nautical miles at 7,000 feet.
Copy.
Civilian traffic, flight of 2, F-86 is taken off runway. Switch to channel 2.
That second MiG-21's definitely coming for you, Master Flash. Heading 314 degrees, 4 nautical miles and closing, 9,000 feet and increasing. He's now on your tailmaster flash, 172 degrees, 7,000 feet, close. Still on your tailmaster flash at 7,000 feet.
Got him.
Cat, this is Magic, enemy MiG-21, engaging friendly at 305 degrees, 22 nautical miles, at 7,000 feet. Cancel that, friendly's just been eliminated, I believe.
Yeah, down. Magic Shadow checking in now after Lucy.
Roger that, Shadow. Shadow, enemy MiG-21 on heading 274 degrees for 53 nautical miles at 9,000 feet. There's a further MiG-21 23 nautical miles beyond him, same bearing. MA-CAT, update on target. Enemy MiG-21 at heading 311 degrees for 12 nautical miles, altitude 8,000 feet, approaching you.
Is he alone or is it like a family?
He's just on his own for now, from what I can see.
Thank you.
Thankfully the enemy seems to be spreading out a bit more than before. Luton Dan, you on comms? Never mind. Cat, you just flown by that 21.
Direction?
He's now on your rear. He's at 133 degrees, 2 nautical miles. He's circling around towards you. 9,000 feet.
Update.
He's merging with you. Just gone past. He's at 10,000 feet at 300 degrees. Teddy, you on comms?
Late tally.
Fuck. Shadow, this is Magic. Update. MiG is now at 246 degrees, 19 nautical miles. Altitude 8,000 feet. He's tracking southeast towards friendly ground units.
Copy. 24619 tracking southeast.
Roger that. MA Cat, that 21's still on you. He's at 83 degrees, altitude 8,000 feet. Still very close.
Thank you, I'm telling.
If you need to head to friendly units, MA Cat nearest one, he's not on comms. He's at 161 degrees, 10 nautical miles. Shadow, update on MiG. He's now at heading 169 degrees, 11 nautical miles. Altitude unknown, he's just dropped off radar.
Magic Shadow repeats. Bearing.
Bearing 157 degrees, 11 nautical miles. Roger that. He's still on your tail. 191 degrees. 8,000 feet. Increasing.
Yeah, I'm tally. Thank you.
Be aware, MACAT, you have a further MiG-21 coming in. He's 9 nautical miles away at 315 degrees. That second MiG MACAT, he's at 308 degrees, 5 nautical miles closing at 10,000 feet, ascending. MACAT, he's at 228 degrees, 4 nautical miles, closing at 9,000 feet.
Yeah, I'm running.
Roger that. Shadow, any sign of that MiG in that area?
Yeah, this last call was 118 at 8,000 volts.
Roger that. He dropped off radars when I called that in. I've still not seen him. Can you switch targets to support MACAT? Enemy MiG at 241 degrees, 22 nautical miles. Altitude 7,000 feet. Johnny said, this is magic. ×2 MiG-21 on a rough bearing of 244 degrees, 45 nautical miles at 7,000 feet and 12,000 feet. Shadow, a further MiG-15 is moving into the area. He's at heading 265 degrees, 24 nautical miles, tracking east towards you at 10,000 feet.
Traffic, just got a call from AWACS 080 for 11 hot.
080 for 11. Okay, that's near MACAT's position. So it could be enemy or you could be picking him up. Shadow, update on MiG-15. Heading 255 degrees, 10 nautical miles at 10,000 feet. Heading your way. There's also a further MiG-21 at heading 279 degrees, 23 nautical miles, 27,000 feet, approaching you. MiG-15 still coming dead at you. He's about to merge. Just passed him, he's now on your tail at 62 degrees at 12,000 feet and decreasing.
That last call for Shadow?
Yeah, that's for you, Shadow. The MiG-21 second aircraft is closing in at you at 293 degrees, 9 nautical miles at 26,000 feet descending. 15 is still close on your tail. 14 degrees. 9,000 feet. Currently merging with you and passing over.
Merged.
Twenty-one still closing in at 219 degrees, 6 nautical miles. Johnny said, this is Magic.
Units of the cockpit.
Actually, cancel that. I just realised your CAS. Never mind.
Roger.
Everyone's ground attack, but this one poor guy who's on his own. Second biggest merge with you. Shadow. He's now on a bearing of 119 degrees at 13,000 feet, heading away. The MiG-15 still on your tail at 9,000 feet.
Yeah, I assume he's right behind.
Shadow, that MiG-21 that broke off, he's at 186 degrees, 3 nautical miles in closing, 9,000 feet. Also, you have a further 2 MiG-21s approaching from 247 degrees, 12 nautical miles, at 7,000 feet. So you got four guys on you. And no friendly aircraft nearby. The one on your tail just dropped off radar. Oh, and you're gone too. Never mind. Alright guys, I'm going to call it a night. See you later. How the fuck do I type? Good job, DCS. How do I stop the stream in the regular thing?